You are taking 500 acres. What about the poor now? Where now they plant these fertilizers, all these kind of stuff?
Someone told me at the same people they are aware we are coming to take their lands. We are not taking your lands. We are not taking anywhere. We are coming to invest in what I have told you. We are not taking a title. We are not taking anything.
Teka z'okutongoza factory ekola fertilizers mu district y'Ebuko mu ggombolola ly'e Swamu zikyakalambidde oluvannyuma lw'okuba nti abatuuze bavuddeyo ne bategeeza nti si beetefutefu kwaniriza puroguramu eno singa nga baba abakulira puroguramu eno tebazze mu bulambulukufu. Investor omu yasobola okuba nga ate aleeta essente eziri mu bukadde nga 180 obwa dola bw'ayagala okuba nga ate asiga mu kitundu kino. Wabula mu nteeseganya eyabaddewo olunaku olw'eggulo ng'abatuuze saako n'abakulembeze nga ba RDC ne ba political leaders nga boogerezeganya n'abantu bano abatuuze b'oku kitundu saako ne bamemba ba cooperative etwala ettaka lino. Baategeeza ne bagamba nti waliwo ekitali kituufu naddala mu nsonga z'okuba nga ate batongoza fertilizer factory eno. Company eri in charge of this fertilizer factory bagiyita Itracom. Itracom egamba nti ezze kuba nga ate ekyusa ku bulamu bw'abantu bano, tezze kutwala ttaka lyabwe, tezze kuba nga ate ebasengula ku kyalo, wawula bo baagala kuba nga ate bateekawo fertilizer factory eno. Bagamba nti factory eno yakuwa abaana abawerera ddala 50,000 emirimu basobole okuba nga ate bakola ku factory eno. Ate nga wamu n'ekyo bagenda kuba babawa ensigo za kasooli saako ensigo za Irish nga za bwereere nga tebasasudde yadde n'ekikumi. Era nga wamu n'ekyo basuubira okuba nti bagezaako n'okuba nga ate batereza social services endala saako n'okuba nti bawunya amazzi oba baleeta irrigation scheme ey'amaanyi egenda okuba nga ate eyambako ekyalo kino oba eggombolola lino erya Swamu. Kakati nno ekyavuddeko olutalo kwe kuba nti abatuuze oba bamembazi ba cooperative eno bo tebeesigira ddala mukulembeze waabwe era nga bagamba nti kyamaanyi ono muntu ddiira ate n'ekirala bagamba nti ekisanja kye kiweddeko tasaana kuba nga ate abeera mu office. Bagamba nti idea y'okuteekawo factory ennungi naye balina essuubi nti singa nga baba bayise mu kyamaanyi ono ebintu byanditambula nga tebitambudde nga babadde babyagala. Babadde basaba basobole okuba nga ate bakola okulonda bateekawo okulonda okw'enjawulo balonde kyamaani wa cooperative awo nno basobole okuba nga ate beeyongerayo n'okuba nti bakwasa investor n'ettaka. Ebimu ku ebyo bebadde boogerako kwe kuba nti bagamba nti investor waba ayagala kuba nga ate developing ettaka yandibadde asooka kuba nga ate afunye ekyapa. Investor agamba talina interest yonna mu ttaka ye ekimuleese kwe kuba nti abongerako value asobole okuba nga ate akola fertilizer. Oya representinze ekitongole kya Itracom musajja mukulu gwe bayita Bagirimaana yasobodde okuba nga ate abategeeza n'agamba nti bo nga bo ensonga enkulu ya development era nga General Bagirimaana yasobodde okuba nga ate abakakasa n'agamba nti ekyo kino tekisookedde wano wokka wawula n'emawanga nga Tanzania n'amawanga amalala bali ku developinga factories za fertilizer naddala nga bayita mu kampani eya Itracom esibuka wali e Burundi. Katukulage emboozi eno yonna nga we yatambudde sides eyo naddala mu Buko district mu Sabei sub-region mu Swamu sub-county.
The wounded buffalo or the champion of the poor. And I will come here on behalf of the chairman, LSC5, Mr. Chesol Tom.
Mr. Chesol Tom.
I'm second in command.
Number 2,
that is my vehicle you are seeing. But I have not come here politically. But my brother, for as long as you are telling us a lot of issues. You have talked about Irish. You have promised us fertilizers. You are taking 500 acres. What about the poor now? Where now they plant these fertilizers, all these kind of stuff? There are political cartels here.
Political
brokers here. They should not lie or deceive you. Let me sacrifice my job over RDC, but you will not get any job here. I mean, any land here. We cannot accept. This is our land. Mandela fought for this nation. Jomo Kenyatta fought for this nation. The likes of Kenneth Kaunda of Zambia. The likes of Robert Mugabe of Zimbabwe. We are the origins of this land and we must at all costs. So you cannot just come from nowhere and then you come and... No. We cannot. So nobody should give you any hope. Thank you very much.
You cannot put your things where you have not agreed with the community. And I conclude, if you have accepted to come
over 40 years.
did they inform you that there are squatters that have stayed here for over 40 years?
The managers
who have not been resettled.
So,
so what are you going to do with those squatters? Because their parents died.
So,
So we request that you agree.
52 billion. He is thinking that if they invested this farm, we're using 52 billion. 500 acres, 400 years. Do you know that even just 500 acres, they will use for over 100 years because of that investment of 50 billion? 500 acres, and you know that also that 500 acres, they must put a wall fence. And if it has been fenced, will you enter inside? Those ladies who are breastfeeding, that they are going to construct for them some huts where they will be sitting there as they go to work, because it is part of slavery. You know that that is part of slavery, buying and selling people, or they using people just for the forced labor. He is requesting the investor this.
Your ideas are very good.
Yes.
Jamida and the last AGM.
He was here during the last AGM which they conducted. And that AGM was conducted in Kapchorop. When Amy resigned, they came with only one thing.
Cooperative societies, 22 cooperative societies.
They said they are coming and they are going to give out this land with this, because this land has 72 cooperatives.
Binding us now.
Those are things which are still on binding us we are talking right now. But these things where they just use shortcuts. Even chairman just knows that he's just holding office because his term of office have expired. He's just left with only 6 months on August. We are going to send him away. And by August, we are going to send him away. Now he's asking the investor that this chairman who is in office is just acting as an interim chairman. He's just left to 6 months to leave the office. Now he's saying by August the man is going to leave the office. What about you? Whom are you going to work with?
No.
Yes. We just need to leave you on safe hands, Mr. Investor.
Come next year after elections.
You come next year when we have already elected a new chairperson.
We shall give you the right person.
We shall
but I know very clearly that we are going to earn for you a very good person, not these cartels people.
Even if you will not be elected as the chairperson, but you know that when you will come on the right hand.
Is affiliated to Sabey Elgon Cooperative Union. Mine is a question of procedure. I want to appreciate first of all the speakers who have given us this information. By the way, for us, you might be seeing here, but there are those who see far. For us who might be seeing here, but there are those who see far. I want to appreciate, sincerely, I want to appreciate. So I repeat, I want sincerely to appreciate our development partners who have come to open our eyes in this region. I want to appreciate that, but there is a challenge. The element of procedure. I want to appreciate, I've had some people when they are introducing themselves, they are saying they are lawyers. And I also want to appreciate those who have spoken, to have said that we have talked to the board. We have 72 cooperative societies. I see this meeting is premature. Madam RDC, this meeting is premature. To change a mindset, it takes a process. We have 7 principles in cooperatives where all of us are aware of that. We know the structure of cooperatives. The supreme body is the AGM. The board comes in. The board initiates. And then from there, it is rolled to the AGM. We are not objecting what you have come with, but you have touched a wrong button. I want to ask my chairman to the board. I've been a board member. I've been a board member. I've worked with my chairman here. And he knows the procedure. Can we go back to the drawing board? Let us go to the drawing board. Come up with what the investors are coming with. Invite the AGM. Let this message reach the AGM. And from there, we support you, then we shall bring the message to the people. We are not politicking. We are here because of these people. And we want Uganda to be a developed country. We want the people to have money. But let us follow the law. Thank you. I'm called Alinga Mutai Alex.
Now she's requesting the interim chair to call for the AGM, and they talk as delegates, and then they will agree, and then they will give the feedback.
Now kita nyagarang dela mi jeso ke banda leko gi mi smandini leko ndene ambaret la ka ogen ngenyu nyaga pamba bijar ben ko kamasmana leko.
Now this is saying there are ladies who are breastfeeding. These ladies are taking their children to school. Now, if the land has gone, then there is no more good to taking their children to school because they are just going to work as slaves.
Yes.
Now she's wondering that we are the bona fide people of this land. We were born here, and she's wondering that they are going to take those people who are beneficiaries here to come here. They construct for them some huts. As they go, they breastfeed, they go and work. She was born here, and she was born just behind this building. So she's telling the investor that you might have come and you have underestimated or despised these people who are living here. That this land is saying that when you want to take this land by force, that you will never take this land. When you come, you want to take this land by force. That this land, she doesn't know that even all the people who have ever died, that they cast this land or what happened. That this land, there were people who wanted to take this land by force, but this land took those people. But it's saying that when you will take this land, you take this land in a good way, then they will give you with 2 hands.
Someone told me at Tisemuze, people they are aware we are coming to take their lands. We are not taking your lands. We are not taking anywhere. We are coming to invest in what I have told you. We are not taking a title. We are not taking anything. Is that investment we are coming to do and work together? And the owners of this investment, I'm not going to bring a person from Burundi or from Tanzania or from where, is you. That is why I told him I need an agriculture person here on a Monday. We give him a ticket and he goes to get training from Tanzania with others. Then to know what we are doing and how we are going to apply this fertilizer and this technology, we can train people from here. So everything you are going to do, it is a condition the chairman has ever told me. He doesn't want to see another person from the area. This is an investment which is going to happen in the Sebei region. You are the owners of this investment.
By the powers entrusted to the board, they are supposed to transact on your behalf and inform the AGM. And I think the councils, we have lawyers here on both parties. They will guide us by law. And I want also to clear this. The investor is not here for 100 years. I don't think even they will be alive. Neither is he looking at 50 years. Neither is he looking for 30 years. If he begins this investment here and you see that he's not doing well, you just him away. And what we advised as government is one, that you can have a board composed, having the investor, having the cooperators to oversee the business that is going to take place here. My people, let us stop that abusive language. And lastly, I'm ending with this. In Africa or in Uganda, the employment process is clear. We don't have slaves here. If you don't want to work, don't come. If you want to work, come. So we don't have slaves here. So please, we don't want to criminalize people.
Actually, is to talk about why we are here in this region. Our mission here is one thing on investment on agriculture, technology.
Chonenyo is kukule chede shingom nanet amngale kakabadishet.
So when I started to ask to come this side, how we can come to develop technology of production. Mostly in Irish and maize. That is the mostly investment we are going to do in this region. Mostly in the production of seeds. So why we are doing that? The government approached us. And we talked. In the main production we do here, we are building a factory which is going to produce fertilizers. We are setting that factory fertilizers in the Kampiringisa, which is in the PG district. This area needs water. From here, as we have agreed and we talked with your chairman, you need the water. You cannot have a good production when we are relying on rain only. I am going to bring, I talked with him, they will be here on a Wednesday. In case we agree, it's a company from Australia. It is operating now in South Africa and Zimbabwe. They have come to access in PG where we are operating. They will be even here to see how are we going to bring water, enough water we can irrigate the whole this land. This water when it comes, it is not going to come to stop from this farm. That question I was asked by your chairman. The condition we agreed, this water will continue giving the neighbors to have water. We can develop, we can talk with the government, how even they can extend that water to continue to reach far for the people. Then we can have the production which can continue, not to say we are having a production for 1 or 2 in a year because there is dry season. No. When we have water, we can do continuously what? Production because we have water. Our leaders is the OWC, Operation Wealth Creation, which is leading us in this investment we are doing. Bigger operation. I wanted to tell you now, you don't get worried. We are coming to do anything, but what we are trying to bring is how do we work together and we reach far. I asked when I was in Kampala or when I am in here, even in Sirongo, I saw even in Mbare, why do you find all markets, the trucks which are packed there for Irish, they are having number plate from Kenya. When we have land here, we can have a production and we can have a market, we can own this market. Why do we allow this? And when we have this technology, that is why I said let us do this investment. So I wanted to thank you so much for what I have told you and what you have heard from me. As I told you, we are not changing the investment. It's those 2 types of investment we are going to do here. And I wish you, in case you allow us, we can work together. And we move together when we develop this area. We have a brand which we can call, this is Sebei Irish, this is Sebei maize coming from this area in good quality, and we can access the international market of the Irish and the maize. For ladies, because chairman has been telling me, we are going to set an area in case we are going to work together. Those women who they have kids, who they have young kids, and which are the middle kids, we are going to